Welcome to the Micro Focus Data Protector Expert Day. My name is Ken Lamb and I'm Product Marketing Manager for Data Protector. I'd like to provide a brief introduction and overview of recent Data Protector releases before we start the main Expert Day session. So I'm very happy to welcome you to our Expert Day for Data Protector. We have a great representation of product and solution experts here to talk to you today, to answer your questions and give you more information on any topics you'd like to raise. But before we jump into the expert session, I'll give you a quick run through of some of the most recent developments from Data Protector. First, I'd like to cover the end of life of Adobe Flash. This is something most people should be aware of, as it's been discussed for some considerable time, but is now about to happen imminently. I'll then do a brief recap of the last year's releases and then cover in slightly more depth some of the items from the most recent release. Then we will hand over to the experts themselves who will be able to talk in more detail about any of the items you may hear in the next few minutes or any other topic you would like to raise with them. So Adobe has announced the end of life of the Adobe Flash, and this product will be discontinued from December 31st, 2020. While we've been making efforts to notify all Data Protector customers of this, there may be some people who do not yet have the full information. Data Protector 2019.12 was the last release of Data Protector which contains any Flash functionality. Now, not everyone will be affected by the Flash end of life, as it was only in the VMware GRE code. And, as stated, it is only if you're running a version of Data Protector 2019.12 or earlier. For very recent releases, there is a patch available, but we do recommend in all cases that a full upgrade is performed. This will ensure all components of the product are in sync and you'll be able to take advantage of all the most recent enhancements. We have detailed information on the Flash end of life and its impact, and this is available on our website and specifically in our lookbook. I will quickly run through the upgrade options available. So most Data Protector deployments are going to be in a version later than 8.1, and the upgrade from there can be done in a single step. Note that Data Protector 10 had some significant architectural changes, so coming from a pre-DP10 release does require a good understanding of some setting changes that may be needed. Now, we do know that some older implementations are in use, so if you're on a 7.x release, you'll require another step to upgrade. And then anything which is still in version 6.2 or earlier requires a third upgrade step. And we really do strongly recommend, if you are on one of these older releases, that you consider upgrading as soon as possible. Finally, as already mentioned, if you're on one of the most recent releases and using the VMware GRE functionality, then a single step upgrade to the latest release will get you Flash free, or there is an option to simply install a version 2020.05 HTML5 patch. This will be a very simple implementation. We'll get you there, but again, we'd like to recommend doing a full upgrade. Table on the right is just a cross-reference, as we did make a change to the nomenclature on some of the releases, and we have the external release name versus the internal engineering release name. Now let's have a quick high-level look at some of what has been introduced with Data Protector over the past year. Maybe there will be something here you want to raise with our panel of experts to get more information on. We're working to get Data Protector releases every 3 to 4 months, and this table shows an overview of some of the content over the past year, not including the most recent release, which was in August. As you can see, we have a number of themes where we typically have some enhancements or new capability in each release, allowing for a continuous improvement in the product capabilities. I'm not going to go through every item, but instead simply pick out a few to touch on. If there's anything here that you do want to know more about, then we do have recorded webinars available for each release, and of course we'll soon have a number of product experts available for you to ask. Security is something that concerns and affects everyone. We do constantly make improvements to tighten up the security functionality of Data Protector to ensure your data backups are going to remain safe. This has resulted in us achieving common criteria certification for the product with the 2020-05 release. Data Protector is one of the few software backup products to achieve this level of certification, which have high importance in several sectors, including government, federal, military, finance, and increasingly areas such as healthcare. We receive a lot of feedback and suggestions for usability improvements. We have made several changes to the user interface, the dashboard, and scheduler. So if you've not looked at the product recently, you'll hopefully see big improvements in those areas. Some functionality crosses different themes, depending on the specific changes, and block-based backup is one of those. As a new feature first introduced in December 2019, we continue to evolve this functionality, which provides excellent performance and storage improvements. Infrastructure is concerned with the storage solutions and technologies, and we work very closely with the storage providers to ensure qualification of Data Protector on the latest offerings. As well as the hardware providers, we are increasing our focus on cloud providers, and in May we completed qualification with AWS Glacier and AWS Deep Archive, and we have further cloud support in the most recent release and planned for the future. Platforms and integrations is a key area which is providing support for the mission-critical applications, and we strive to make sure we are qualified with the latest releases of these products. This will ensure that we maintain interoperability and deep integration so we can fully back up the system state and data for these applications which hold the real business information. And then there are many other enhancements which don't fall easily into the major themes, but are equally as important. Here we have made improvements to things such as the pre-install checks for more robust installation and upgrades, improved license count to simplify licensing, ensure license compliance, and then many other internal improvements. Looking at the most recent release in August, we again focused on our main themes, with security being one of these. All aspects of a solution can affect the security of the product, and this shows an example of how we continue to maintain the most current levels of update and qualifications in all the areas. We completed qualifications for important security components such as OpenGDK for the platform, Keycloak regarding identity management, and Wildfly for the application server. These and other improvements ensure that Data Protector is providing the best security for your business critical data and protecting it from cyber attacks and ransomware. So I already talked about the changes made to VMware GRE to remove Flash functionality and replace it with HTML5 based code. Virtual machine support is an important area for us regarding backup, and further enhancements in the DP 2020-08 release have made some significant improvements to the VMware GRE browse performance. While enhancements were made in several areas, we ensured that the same workflow is maintained. The combined result of the improvements have made a drastic improvement in the browse performance, as can be seen in the example, where we improved from slightly over 2 minutes in the 2020-05 release to under 10 seconds in the 2020-08 release. This is another reason why, when considering an upgrade, you should always be looking at the most recent release to be able to take full advantage of all the improvements incorporated into the product. Virtualization is an area we put a lot of focus onto. Until now, Data Protector used VM names or pools, but in the 2020-08 release, support for VM tags and categories was added. The use of tags and categories allows VMware to much more easily organize its VMs. Tags are easily set up and can be used without changing VM basics at any time. It's even possible to perform automatic setup using orchestration solutions. The backup operations are defined at the category or tag level, depending on how you want to organize your backups. And for restore operations, we offer flexibility in how tags can be used, by either attaching the tags from time of backup or skipping the tags. We also include a custom tag option, allowing you to select from category and tag to restore your selection. HPE recently introduced their HP Cloud Volumes capability, And Micro Focus has been working very closely with HPE to ensure the products work well together and are fully qualified and certified. We did actually complete qualification right after the 2020-05 release, but we now list it officially in the 2020-08 release material. Basically, HPE Cloud Volumes offers different types of storage service, and many of these services are to be used with disk systems extending their capacity or offloading data into the cloud. Data Protector makes use of so-called backup stores, which behave like StoreOne's Catalyst devices. This means that you set up a backup device exactly the same way as a normal StoreOne's Catalyst device. Having deep integration with HPE storage products due to years of joint development as part of HPE, Data Protector has all the elements already in place to support this new functionality, and so provides seamless access and use of the capability. We continue to work closely with HPE, and you will see further enhancements to this capability as HPE develop and roll them out. One other thing we focus on, and is not necessarily tied into specific releases, is certifications for platforms, applications, and general infrastructure. This is just a snapshot of some of the certifications we performed over the May to July timeframe in 2020. These will show up in the 2020-05 release, system requirements, and as we go into the 2020-08 release, further certification will be performed on that platform. This is one of the reasons why you should always consider upgrading to the latest release of the product to make sure that whatever applications you're using in your environment are fully supported. So a quick review of some of these key enhancements made to Data Protector of the previous 2 or 3 releases demonstrate our development focus up until now. In the cloud, customers continue their cloud journey for cost saving and simplification. Moving backup data to the cloud reduces infrastructure costs while simplifying operational tasks. Different cloud storage is used for different purposes, whether it's application data, office data, or archive data, and Data Protector continues to ensure the widest choice of cloud storage is supported. For security, data is a company's most valuable asset. Data Protector has been strengthening security over many releases, and this year we finally achieved the Common Criteria certification, which means you're one of only a few backup software products with that full Common Criteria certification. This is a standard looked for by governments, military, banks, insurance companies, and increasingly by others such as healthcare. And finally, reporting. Without the visibility into the backup operations, you can never really be confident that your data has been backed up as needed. Good reporting also allows for storage and operational optimization and reduces workloads for compliance and audit preparation. The new dashboard for Data Protector integrates more information for the high-level, at-a-glance view of the backup operations. And the advanced reporting capability being incorporated in Data Protector is now also being made available to those customers on traditional DP licenses so that they can get that improved insight and confidence. So that was a quick run through some of the recent capabilities introduced with the newest Data Protector releases. Maybe it has given you a few more ideas about some aspects of Data Protector you'd like to find out more about from the experts. Anyway, we'll now head into the Ask Expert session itself, during which you'll be able to ask for more information on these or any other Data Protector topic from any of our experts. So thank you again for being a Data Protector user, and I hope that you can get a lot of value and insight of the next hour with our experts.